Hey everyone, I'm Nathan. Who's
Hi, I'm
this?
Chris.
That's Chris right there. And we're the Ad Bros, where not every week, but most weeks
There's some weeks that
we'll
something happens.
yeah, review your favorite commercials. So today's video, we're gonna be going over Burger King and a pharmaceutical commercial.
Yeah, Cymbalta.
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know that drug, but I think if you're in a forest and a tree falls, you can hear the sound it makes because you took Cymbalta. I think it's like an
right, it
auditory
might be.
drug.
It's probably like a drug just strictly for like I don't know pieces of a drum kit or something.
Yeah, I do think that it's important to have Cymbalta around in case. You ever seen the commercial sometimes like, hey, do you ever get thirsty? You're like,
Like
oh, well, sure, I
no,
need this.
yeah, like that one we did where like they were warning you and reminding you to make sure to eat food and drink water.
You
Like,
got to do it.
yeah.
And if you feel like your heart is going to explode out of your chest, seek medical attention.
Seek medical.
Maybe stop taking the drug. Don't definitely stop taking it, but
Yeah,
maybe
well,
stop
keep
taking it.
taking it, but just go to the doctor
Yeah,
instead.
maybe
Yeah,
less dose, but definitely up your prescription. What
right.
about
Yeah.
that?
Well, here we have Mr. Burger King. This guy looks excited. All right, let's do it.
All right.
This Whopper
What am
has
I
no
eating? A
beef.
fucking
That's
plant?
impossible. This tastes just like a classic Whopper. No beef.
That's because it is a
Is
classic
that
Whopper.
classic? It's the Midwestern.
So
It's
it's
a
a classic
classic
Whopper
Whopper.
made out of, what is it, like a shrub?
Yeah, this is where I mean, all of them are just so fucking surprised about this
How
burger
could
that's
it
not a
be?
burger. It's also they're targeting always men as well because men don't eat anything that's not real beef.
No, exactly
Whopper
right.
has no beef. That's impossible. This tastes just
Impossible.
like a classic Whopper. No beef. Introducing the
Have you ever
Impossible
been into a
Whopper with a
laboratory
belly
ever?
from plants.
I'm sorry. Taste.
Wow,
Whoa.
I know.
She looks
Whoa,
upset.
yeah. I'm sorry. Like you're
I
not
ordered a
feeding me animals
fucking
right now.
cow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The stupid face she's making. I'm sorry.
Just like a Whopper.
I've never had plant taste like beef before.
You've never eaten a shrub?
It's like a beef burger.
Like, I can't believe that was not beef.
Wow.
So it's just them being stunned the entire time, but they're not genuinely stunned because they can't be for this commercial.
Right. I mean, it's like their shock is what we're going on because for years they've been told if you ever put a shrub between two buns, it's going to be terrible. And they're coming to find out that whatever Burger King laboratory they have works out just fine. Really, the Impossible Laboratory. Maybe they're shocked at the name, Impossible.
Well, technically, it's not possible. So I don't know how they have it in their hands right now.
How much beef do you think's in that Impossible Burger?
There's no beef,
None.
none. I
Not
know that for
possible.
a fact. Yeah, it is made in a lab,
Mm.
and I know that I don't know much, but I know that it does have some sort of red substance that when you bite into it, it juices out, and that's beet juice.
Oh, okay. I like beets. Yeah, I guess they're really going after every element of what. I guess they sort of broke down what people like about a burger.
Right.
You know, I'm one of those focus groups. Those are always fun to like watch people watching them. You
Yeah.
remember that? There's another commercial we did, but it's very fun. Yeah, so it's like I guess they're like, well, I like when like the red juice comes out. I want to know there's blood from a cow coming out. So this guy's in the back jotting down blood.
Right.
What can we do to simulate the blood?
It's a smart way to do it. I mean, that's how you create a product. And all of them are genuinely shocked. I mean, look at his stupid fucking face right there.
Can you imagine being in the room? Sorry. Can you imagine being in the
Look at
room
her
after
face.
the focus group? And then he's like, oh, yeah. Look how
He looks satisfied.
Look at her face.
She looks insane. Yeah.
She's the manager of that Burger King, actually. That's something you don't know.
Damn.
That she can clean that place. And then,
Available nationwide. Try it while it lasts. Only at Burger King.
Yeah, interesting.
I feel like they've been pushing it more than McDonald's. Like I don't know if I've seen any McDonald's commercials with like, you know, the shrub burger or whatever. Have you?
No, it's just been Burger King. I don't know if McDonald's has it yet, do they?
I don't know. I'm sure Impossible has like an exclusivity contract with Burger King. Yeah, I don't want to eat anything from there. So I don't really care if it's plants or if it's from some diseased cow. I just don't want any of it. But you go to Burger King at all?
Like I've been, I was telling you before the episode here, I'm not eating much of that anymore because it just
For
takes
sure.
up too many calories. It's like you have to fit it within, and it's just after a while you're like, oh well, I just can't go do that anymore because it's just going to take up my whole day. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, it's like it's if you're somebody who likes to sort of like what my guess is if you watch this commercial and go buy the product, then you probably don't give a fuck about what you put in. But Jesus Christ, my battery's low. Pause.
I guess.
I'll be back. Gotta get my battery charger.
All right, let's keep going. Anyway, so I guess the key really is it's not impossible. They're doing it. McDonald's is not, I don't believe.
Impossible for McDonald's, not impossible for Burger King.
And it's just, I guess it's the whole thing of like, we don't want to be eating meat anymore.
I think it takes some of like I've always kind of thought Kristen, my fiance, essentially was like, she works in an industry that would know a little bit about this, and I came from the point I was like, I think you lower a lot of your liability and your risk because you control everything with this kind of burger versus like what goes on with a cow. Some of it is just left up to like the health of the cow, the cost of this thing, the environmental. I don't think Burger King gives, I could be wrong. I don't know if there's some big environmental movement, but I think this just is like cheaper for them personally, and they're just pushing it. She thinks it's a trend they're catching on to. I think that there's an additional benefit to them in that my guess is you can charge for an Impossible burger, but you don't have to spend any of the labor it takes to kill the cow and get it to market.
Well, the way they do it is fairly cost effective.
Sure,
not good
fair.
for the cows,
Scaled it probably to a pretty good operation.
Not good for the cows, but yeah. This whole entire ad is just on the premise of what they call thought reversal. That's all this is.
That is.
Thought reversal. It's what they call a thought reversal marketing.
Oh, you said thought reversal.
Sorry,
okay. Can you explain a little bit of that?
Yeah, thought reversal marketing is what this ad is about. Is because they know all the preconceived notions, they know all the objections out there about what this is. So they're interviewing all these people that they hired to say this shit.
1,000%.
Yeah, to basically say, I can't believe, like, I thought it was a Whopper. Or there's another one where they have it's a Whopper packaging.
Yeah.
And they eat it, they're like, yeah, like men, big burly men. And then they take the package off. It's like, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe this is not a burger.
Yeah, like the guy in the cowboy hat essentially was like, I'm a damn fool. I was like, oh my God, it's so why does it have to hit like all the cliches right on the head?
God,
no, they don't. Companies do not swear that much in commercials. It's pretty rare. Like especially like nationally broadcast commercials.
Right.
Podcast people swear, right? But like a nationally broadcast commercial, for them to say I'm a damn fool, like I know it's 2019. I don't give a fuck if people swear because I obviously swear, but I was really surprised by that.
Because it's a cliche of like a cowboy to say damn.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Which comes back to Texas cliches, and you should watch this documentary series on Netflix about Texas.
Is that the football one?
No, it's what happened in the 80s and the late 70s with Henry Lee Lucas. It's called The Confessions Killer.
I have that on my list, but I haven't watched it.
It's very good, and it makes you pretty upset about this state and a lot of the stereotypes that come along with it. And in this situation, they were spot on.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. Leave it there. I'm definitely curious now that you left it the way you left it. So you told a pretty good story there because I think
it's a great series. You'll get frustrated throughout for sure.
It's one like a movie or it's like a multiple
episodes?
No,
it's like 6 episodes, I think.
I always think that's a good idea. It's more content than one doco. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it was also just really well done. It was Netflix, but like
The Confessions
Killer, yeah. Henry Lee Lucas, serial killer. Like, well, you can watch it. I won't reveal stuff.
Cool.
But
no, I'll check it out. It's on my list. I know it is.
It's
I've been playing
just,
Jeopardy
we could
lately.
talk about it, and it gets me like riled up just thinking about how this state at that time and the officials that were in charge of this and how they handled it and from what point or perspective they handled it from.
Leave it
Being
there.
from this state. It's just like, God damn.
Leave it there. I'm very curious.
Or get it
I will
delivered
take
via
that.
DoorDash.
Nice. At the end, they're doing that now. Have you noticed that? I'm always
Oh, I've noticed that with
all
so
over.
many. And I noticed too, and you probably see this if you ever go into like Starbucks, like everything is like pick up and get out.
Yeah, we don't want you here, kind of thing.
I thought it was from the standpoint of like the people don't want to be there.
No,
I guess it costs
it-
them. It
no, it is
costs
from
the company money for that store to be open like it is, right?
I think that's part of it. I think also that's where everything's going now. That's a bit in that special I sent you. It's good. It's good. He talks about just the convenience of everything now, how everything's turned to this, and
For sure.
opens a joke with like Amazon Prime, and then he like escalates it to like Amazon Now, and it just gets we're like eventually he just wants them. Like, you'll just press buy on their website and just hold your hand up, and then they're and like he said, at some point, if I order food and you're not feeding me that food, like I need you to break into my home. Like you,
Oh my God.
it's good. That's the whole special is great.
That's funny. Yeah,
anyway.
I've noticed a lot of that. Like
Yes,
the
it's
coffee
convenient.
thing is all
Vast
delivered.
convenience.
Chipotle is rearranging a lot of their restaurants. Have you read that article?
I didn't know that. Just to get people out of there.
In the city, like the one by Wrigley Field, they're going to make it essentially where it's just a walk-up lane. Instead of like a drive-through lane, it's a walk-up lane. You could literally, you order it on the app. You can't go in. And they have a certain name for it. And they're working that in the cities for feet, obviously.
Makes sense.
And then in the suburbs, they're working on the same sort of concept, except drive up. Drive up, it's essentially just, it's already made for you. You ordered it online, and then you go, and you wouldn't ever really have to go in.
It's very efficient. Yeah.
It's smart.
It's going to save them lots of money. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
if I'm a shareholder, I'm liking it.
Yeah. Well, where are we at? Ooh, 4 minutes. Okay. What do you want to do?
You want to do the Cymbalta?
Well, do we have time?
We can do a 30-second one.
Okay, well.
You go peek around for one. Do we have another Wendy's in the hopper? Or Home Improvement?
You do that.
This is Henry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Have we done this one? I don't think we have.
No.
Oh, we can crush this one if you want to.
Yeah.
This is Henry.
Oh,
Expertise.
Jesus. This house is going to be a fucking wreck. Henry's a fucking clumsy fuck.
He is relentless. He is resourceful. But this is new life-proof carpeting.
Interesting. You think Henry cares about life-proof carpeting at Home Depot?
I think when Henry doesn't get beat anymore because his parents are tired of him.
Yeah, I mean after the beating, do you think that'll come to his mind?
I think after he gets beat, I think he'll be like, if only I could continue to fuck the carpet up, but my parents wouldn't get into an alcoholic rage and pummel me. I think that's when he's interested in the carpet.
Right. It's pretty strong motivation. Yeah, I mean this look in his eyes here is a mix of well, I think confusion. He doesn't really know where he's at or what he's doing. That's one thing.
Will do that.
But someone did tell him about if you go to this one store and talk to that one scary man in the back, then you might get this problem solved about the whole spillage on carpets.
So skipping past the white van without windows and going directly.
Right. No, they're operating directly out of the back of Home Depot now.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a brick and mortar. It's more official.
Yeah.
Instead of this like white van with no windows on wheels, it's just more stationary.
The mob had fronts for their illegal businesses. Home Depot has fronts for child predators.
Okay, I like it.
Just
I don't like it, but
stating the facts.
I feel bad for Henry.
Home Depot.
There he is.
Oh, crossing those arms.
And our best warranty ever.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where are the parents? Like they just let
They're
him
not
toss around
around.
ice
He's
cream on the
drinking.
carpet?
Yeah, he's drinking like Listerine right here in a full glass. It's like you don't need. Yeah.
How bad could his breath be? that he's sleeping with the dog and just
Aw.
something.
What's this say? Fine print. Resists most stains. It's like you can't even. You're like looking at it. You're like,
It can't do everything. So clearly it can't fight Listerine.
no. So he drops his ice cream cone.
So we got to worry about Henry's grip strength. I feel
First
like is
off,
one issue.
dude, what have you been doing?
Where
Like
have
your
you
whole
been?
pant leg is covered in mud.
Where have you been? And what parent was like, when you run in, I want you running in with the dog muddy. Aren't you already scared from the beatings? You're not going to try that? Maybe he hasn't got beat to this point.
I don't know. The trauma he went through after leaving that Home Depot. Who knows what? Who knows what's he gonna do now? Like what motivates him now?
His parents need to sit him down.
Warranty ever.
God.
Checkmate, Henry. Let's do this. Get any
Okay, life proof,
Life proof. What
free
kind of
installation, not available ever. Minimum purchase amount $1,500 to qualify for free installation. It's only valid on basic installation. U.S. only, single family residence only, not multiple families. See store for details, exclusions, and license numbers, and all the other disqualifiers. Go to the store to figure that out. But it's all free. It's free though.
It's all free. It's super good, but you can't do anything.
Can't have it. Yeah, the Simpsons is guaranteed, not a guarantee.
Guaranteed, not a guarantee. Classic. Yeah, this carpet is kind of crazy. I think that this family definitely needs it. I think, to be honest, for Henry's well-being, and maybe he could work with some kind of doctor on what's going on with his hands, because he doesn't drop like his toothbrush that will have like very little stain ability. He drops like thick chocolate ice cream, sprinting in with just mud everywhere. My guess is he's a latchkey kid. Your thoughts?
Oh, completely. Yeah,
Parents don't even barely live
sprinting
there.
around the home muddy, drinking Listerine. It's like, what's going on in this kid's childhood right here? And they're like, yeah, go see Danny at Home Depot. He's in the back. Like he'll meet you in the back. It's like, that's not good. That's not good.
Where is Henry 20 years from now? What is he doing?
He's probably, he's probably in some therapist's office going over all this stuff.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He's on that couch.
He's on that couch. And the
He's
twist
talking about-
is that his child molester he met at Home Depot,
Danny,
is now the therapist.
Whoa, twist.
It's quite
And the therapist says, "Is that my leg?" And Danny goes, "I don't know. Could be something bigger."
Right. I'm talking about his penis, right?
Yeah, I knew that'd be on your mind, so I brought it up.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Any carpet installed, including light.
But you got a baseball there, indicate he's a heteronormative young boy that
Sure, he's got a
plays
backpack
baseball. He
there.
fits within his gender role, doing all the right things.
Oh, man.
Carpet for free, only at the Home Depot.
Yeah, more saving, more doing. What was their slogan before?
Oh, it was like Lowe's changed theirs recently too. I thought Lowe's was something to do with like less money. It's not that anymore. And when you change that, then I think you're getting a different type of customer in there, right? Like if everything's about the lowest cost, then you get a certain type of customer. If everything's got a little more quality.
Well, that's what Academy did. Remember Academy when we were younger? It was the right stuff, the right price. It's like the right price, that's up for interpretation. But now the right stuff, the low price.
Okay, so still getting that same kind of customer, right? Because I don't think Academy's like a high quality.
I think that their message was it was confusing for some. They're like, well, what's the right price? And it's wild how a word can. I mean, they changed it for a reason. They must have tested it.
Oh yeah, it's powerful stuff. And maybe they changed ownership, and the ownership was like, we got to remarket this, or maybe they just wanted a fresh approach. That happens sometimes with companies, even big or small. I think Academy's pretty regional for people like listening. I think it's like more like a Texas or like a Southwest kind of a store.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just putting information out there, but yeah, I feel bad for Henry. I'm glad his therapist is able to cash in on the insurance deductible that Henry has to pay all the time.
Right.
So that,
It's a full circle operation there.
Yeah.
You molest the kid when he's younger, and you treat him when he's older.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think that it should be illegal. I mean, I'm pretty confident it is. But yeah, Danny's got quite an operation running there in the back of Home Depot, front of the therapist's office kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I hope Henry does well. I hope Henry learns his lesson. I hope Henry's stomach's okay from drinking all that Listerine.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's got fresh breath, and I'm sure Danny's
What a bizarre snack for a kid.
Yeah, Listerine and ice cream.
Shows how anal his parents are. Pun
Interesting
intended.
word.
Pun intended. Nice. Download our app.
I won't be doing that.
Do you love plants?
No. I remember that plant commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for today. Overall, any last thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's a GoFundMe for our friend Henry to pay those trauma bills.
He needs to cross over to that Subway support group they got going there.
That's it. He's going to be in there, and Fogel will be peeking into the window.
Yeah, Jerry has got a little eye slit in the wall. Little Jerry.
As far as that Impossible Burger, I just think I hope that those burgers aren't made from any pointy, sharp plants. I wouldn't want people to be suing Burger King, who is owned by Tim Hortons, because I want Tim Hortons to do well, because they're probably just a little up and coming corporation. Hope they do okay.
Oh, Burger King, you gonna be all right?
Owned by Tim Hortons.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons owns them now?
Scooped them a few years ago, I think. I think Tim Hortons
Canadian
own something else that you go to too. I think they own one other thing. They own one other thing in the States that they scooped up. It's like, oh, really? Tim Hortons owns that? I can't remember what it is.
Canadian coffee.
Yeah. Well, Timmy H.
All right. Well, this has been good. So, thanks for watching,
guys.
And comment below, all you subscribers and viewers out there. Make sure you comment and let us know what you want us to review next.
Exactly. Thanks, guys.
All right. See you later.
See ya. And scene.